Hello everyone, this is Kishore. Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share my analysis on major market indices and also CPI PPI data reports. This is not a financial advice, just for knowledge purpose only. Let's jump into the show. CNN period green index, it is in the green. Last week also it is in the green. This week S&P made a new all-time high. Let's see the charts and also the internals, whether it can stay in the green, the sentiment, or can go back to the neutral. And this is put call ratio at 0.70 level. Whenever it goes 0.70 or below that level, market reversed. But let's see what happens in the next week based on the internals. And this sector performance for the week, technology is up by 2.44% and utilities is down by 2.55%. Looks like money is moving from the risk off sectors to the risk on sectors. And this is weekly heat map. Nvidia is up by more than 7%, and after robotax event, Tesla is down 12%, and after JPM Wells Fargo bank earnings, bank stocks up this week. And also this weekly heat map for the ETFs. This week China stocks are down, and also emerging market ETF did not perform well because of the dollar index up. And this CPI data came more than the expected one. The energy was the down, rest of all are up. The energy big down by more than 5%, that helped the CPI data. Otherwise it can go up a lot in this report. And this is crude oil. In September it came down a lot, that's the reason it energy went down, but it bounced right at the support level at the 67 level, and now it's 76 level. If it goes up again, then energy prices go up, then it may hurt the next CPI report as well. And this is PPI data. It came 1.8 level at the September. Compared to August it is better, but it is came more than the expected PPI score. And both CPI PPI data went up, and it hit the consumer sentiment like 68.9. And it is not good whenever consumer sentiment fall during the election year. It helped the opposite party to win, but this year looks like very tight competition between the Democrats and the Republic. Let's see what happens. And this is Fed watch tool. Before CPI PPI data, there is a high 25 basis points cut of 97.4 percentage, but after the CPI PPI data it came down to the 89.5%. It's not a big difference. It's a good chance to 25 basis point cuts, but let's see what will happen in the November FOMC meeting. And this TLT bonds, 20-year bonds, it is free falling after the FOMC last FOMC meeting, and it is very close to the support level of 92.79 level. And RSI is the oversold region, and also the MACD is the bearish sign. And if it bounces at 92.79, that's a good sign for the bonds to go up from these current levels. And this is weekly chart. It's very close to the trend line support, and if it breaks here, then it can go back to the 87 level, and if it bounces here again, it can go back to the 95 levels. And this is a DXY dollar index on the daily. Last week it went up like anything, but this week it struggled to go up. After the CPI data on Thursday, it made a spinning top kind of candle, reversal candle, and also on Friday after PPI data it made an inside day. Let's see what happens next week. If it goes down, then it helps the emerging markets to go up. And this is next week economic data. Initial jobless claims is coming on the Thursday, and also the retail sales. These two are very very important. And also on Friday we are getting the housing tax and the building permits, and these two are very important for the XLRE sector. And this is by daily chart. Right now it is at 579.58 level. If it comes back, then there is a good chance the good support at the 574 level based on the chart. And also if it breaks, then 570 is a good support. The volumes are good. RSI is at 64 level, which is good, and also the MACD is good. So based on the chart, there is no weakness I see. The candle is good, the volumes are good. RSI and MACD both are positive. Looks like good to me. But if it comes back, then 574 and 570 levels are very good support levels for the SPY. And also SPY daily chart, in another form, if you look into this, it is making a ascending wedge kind of thing. And the wedge, it closes right at that October 25th, just like 10 days before the election. And in general, based on the historical data, after October 25 there is a high chance the market can go down. And the wedge is also forming right at that date. So looks like it is forming a wedge, and if it goes up, then it is at 586 or 588 level, very close to that Fibonacci level of 1.414. And this is my weekly chart. And we broke the 560 level. It is very good, and it is going up at 579 level. RSA is going up, and MACD is going up. The volumes are good. Looks like if we break 586 level, the one we saw in the forming of ascending wedge in the daily chart, then it can go up to the 610 level. Otherwise at 586 level it can reverse from there. And this is dark pool level for the SPY. We saw in the charts there is a good support at the 574 and 570. Even in the dark pool there is a good support at the 576 level and the 574 level, and then 570. So based on the dark pools also there is a good support at these levels. And the SPY options for the Monday at it has good support at the 567 level and resistance at the 580 level. And this is RSP equal weighted SPY weekly chart. It also made a new all-time high at 179 level. If it goes up, then there's a high chance it can reject at a 189 level. If SPY goes to the 610, then it can go to the 189 level here. The volume is low last week, but okay kind of thing. RSA is good and MACD is good. So there is no weakness in the chart except the volume. Volume need to be high for this kind of chart. And this is percentage of stocks in S&P 500 about 200-day moving average. It is right now at the 76 level. Whenever it hit near to the 82 or 81 level, market reversed, market made a pivot high. So right now it's 76. So and it's going last couple of weeks in the same level. So the market bet is good, but whenever if it breaks 82 or 81, then that's a sign of topping. And this is percentage of stocks about 20-day moving average in the S&P 500. It is at 61 level. So there is a high chance it can go up to the 86. Mean 86 is like kind of a swing top kind of thing, and 14 is kind of a swing low kind of thing. So right now it's in the middle. So if it goes at 86, then it's a swing top kind of thing. Let's see what happens. And this QQQ daily chart looks like it is making a higher lows kind of thing right now. And right now it's 493 level. If it goes up to 504 is the good resistance level. If it breaks, then 512 is the another resistance level. And the volumes are little bit down like this on Friday, but volumes are okay. RSA is good and MACD is good. So the chart looks bullish to me until and unless if it breaks this 487 level. 487 is a very good support at the Fibonacci level of 0.786 level. If it breaks, then 484 level. If these two breaks, then there is a high chance it can go back to the 464 levels. Otherwise, it can go to the 504 and then 512. And this is a weekly chart for the QQQ and the 9-week moving average at 478. If we break 487 and 484, then 478 is the next support level. And the volumes are good, RSA is good, MACD is going up. So looks like it is going up from here. Looks like 510 and 512 are the target, 504, 512 are the targets. But if it goes down, then 487, 484, 478 are the supports. And the dark pools for the QQQ, again here 490 is one good support, and again 483 is another good support level. So 483 looks very 483 or 484 looks very good support for the QQQ. If it breaks, then we need to see. And this is QQ options for the Monday. 487 is very good support level here, and 500 is very good resistance. And this is IWM weekly chart, and it is making a symmetrical triangle kind of thing, and it rejected at the symmetrical triangle upper band. If it comes back, then there's a 210 or 214 is the support here. But looks like if it breaks the symmetrical triangle, and symmetrical triangle forming at the November 18th, if it breaks to the upside, then there's high chance it can go to the 240 levels. If it goes down, then it can go back to the 180 levels. And this is the dark pool for the dark pool for the IWM. It's very good support at 218. There is almost 400 million dark pools at the 218 level, and also at the 220 it's very good support. So if it breaks 220, then it can come back to the 218 level, and both are very good supports. And this is the options for the 1018 next Friday for the IWM. So 220 is very good support. If it breaks, then 215, and the upper side it is at 225 is a good resistance level. And this is COT index for the major indices. Only Russell, like a small cap, is having the bearish signs. S&P 500, Nasdaq are not bullish, not bearish, neutral, but it looks good to me. Bitcoin also good to me. VIX switches are zero, which is like a bearish. So market has a futures are telling market can go up, except that Russell is a little bit weaker here. And this HYG liquidity, high yield corporate bond, I use this as a liquidity indicator. Whenever it goes up along with the market, that's a positive divergence and positive thing. But the last week, it's a weekly chart. Last week it is down, and this week it is closed below that, so which is a confirmation of the downtrend. So and market is going up, which is a kind of negative divergence here. That's the only concern to me. Liquidity is very important to go up, otherwise it can be a false breakout or trapping kind of thing. And the summary is volatility remains still elections over. We saw this VIX at 22 level, and this week we have a OPEC, so there is a high chance volatility stays in this market till elections. And market sentiment is greedy, and indexes are melting up slowly. We saw that market sentiment is greedy last week and also this week. And option put call ratio is also 0.70, which is a greedy one. But chart setups looks bullish to me, like forming a ascending wage kind of thing. And also QQQ is having a good support levels, and also IWM is having good support levels. So market is slowly melting up here. And SPY forming ascending wedge on daily chart, market breadth is showing strength. We saw that RSP equal weighted of S&P 500 is also made new all-time high, which is like 179, and it can go up from there if S&P hit 610. And IWM forming a symmetrical triangle on weekly. We saw that it rejected the symmetrical triangle on the weekly, but if it breaks upside, then it can go up to the 246 level. If it breaks downside, then it can go back to the 200 levels. And IWM hit symmetrical triangle upper band on daily. Also, COT index is bearish. So looks like IWM has a bearish compared to the QQQ or SPY, because it hit the on daily chart, it hit the symmetrical triangle upper band, and also COT index showing the bearish signals on the IWM. QQQ is showing good support at 487. It is making higher highs and higher lows. If it breaks 504, then 512 is the target. We saw in the daily chart 487 is a good support. If it breaks 484, and also on weekly 478 is the very good support, and the higher side can go to the 504 and then 512. HYG is showing negative divergence with SPY, which is a bearish signal. So this is only concern to me. Liquidity is very important to the market. Other than after that, only anything comes into the picture. So if liquidity picks up next week, then it's good. Otherwise, if it goes down, then that's a kind of trap of market. Goes up, then that's a kind of trap to me. So that's all for today. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please watch more videos in my channel. If you like them, please subscribe. Please hit the bell icon so that you'll get notification when I upload a new video. Please share this content if you're not friend looking similar kind of content. Thanks so much. Bye bye.